Welcome to the Seriously Podcast. I'm your host, Annalise Gann. Now let's get into it. Welcome to the Seriously Podcast, where we make light of serious conversations with really interesting people. Brooko Moves is a property influencer and journalist, and she's a good friend of mine, and I've got her back in the studio because this is her second time on the pod. And guess what, guys? She has some exciting news. She's bought a house. So today I'm interviewing Brooko, so let's get into it. Welcome back to the Seriously Podcast. I'm your host, Annalise Gann, and this week we have Brooko Moves.
Hello.
Girl, you're back on the pod.
I've made my grand return. I thought, get me back on there.
I've also seen that you've bought your personal assistant today.
I've bought my very serious personal assistant. As you know, he means business. He takes his position quite seriously, as you can see by the disco jacket.
If you can see on the video, she's bought Scallywag, her dog.
Yeah.
He's so cute. He's a toy poodle.
He's cute, but equally as ferocious. So
I'm terrified.
I keep saying to Annalise, don't be intimidated.
I am.
It's impossible not to be.
I'm so happy that you guys could make it today. It's really good to see you, even though I saw you like last weekend.
Look,
it's been ages.
Look, we're the busiest girls alive, but we've got to make time for each other, as I always
Someone's
say.
got to do it.
Someone's got to do it.
And you're back better than ever. And you have some exciting news.
I've got so much exciting news, Annalise. Where do I start?
I mean, where do you start?
What's more exciting, that I'm back on the market or that I am on
off the market?
I'm on the property market.
Both of those.
Who's listening, maybe?
Both of those things are just simultaneously exciting.
Honestly, things are really popping off for me.
Yeah, I'm so excited for you. So, you bought your first home.
I bought my first home. Yeah, crazy, shocking, amazing, huge personal development. Definitely something I did not see happening for me in 2026. When I started looking in 2024, I thought, yeah, I could see this happening. Mm-hmm. 2 years later, I thought, fat chance, Brooko. We've definitely missed the boat. But I was like, look, the content thing's become quite fun. So I was like, look, if this is me for the rest of my life, then so be it.
Yep.
But lo and behold, I rolled up to my gorgeous little palace, aka what I'm calling my crack house. And I say that with love. I don't mean to be nasty about anyone else that might have a crack house. And something just really felt right, and people kept saying to me throughout the process, well, it's kind of like when you go on a date with someone, or you're looking for someone to date, people say, when you meet the right one, you'll know, sort of thing. And I thought, piss off, Karen. No, I won't. That's just something people say. But I will say, the day that I decided to go and view this little cutie, what I'm calling H cutie as well, I just knew I really need to take this one really seriously. And it's why also the day that I went, I was actually undercover. I was trying to not get recognized, not to be an absolute celebrity about the whole thing, but I put a cap on and I was trying to I didn't wear my crop top. I was fully covered.
Wow.
And I took my notebook and a pen. I even took a builder with me, and I really wanted to take it super serious because I thought this might be one of my last opportunities, because the market, as you would know, has just been growing out of control.
Yeah.
Still is. I thought, I've got it. This might be one of my final chances. And I just wanted to give it everything I had. And I don't really know why I felt like that, but I did, and I ran with it. And here we are now. It's the best thing ever.
I'm so proud of you. And guys, I've been to Brooke's new house. It's really nice. It looks stunning. She's done so many renos already.
Yeah.
So tell everyone, what did you buy? How many beds and baths? What did you pay for it?
Yep.
What was your deposit, if you don't mind sharing those details?
No. I'm an open book. And also chronic oversharer. So
yeah, so am I. So
honestly, if anyone wants to know anything about me, I will tell you. It takes absolutely nothing to get it out of me. So it is a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom palace. And I paid $615,000.
God, that's good.
I don't know, mixed opinions on if
for a house.
I guess in today's market it's pretty good.
Yes, and your block's quite big.
The block, like I think the whole block is 380 square meters.
Yep.
So I've got a tiny backyard, tiny front yard.
Yeah.
I've even got some beautiful palm trees out the front.
Yeah, I love the palm trees.
Like it's giving Fijian resort, obviously, as you know.
Yes.
And what else? Okay, and then all right. So my deposit was, well, let me just say this. So I coughed up about 50 grand. I think it was just over 50 grand that physically like left my accounts from my savings fund, I suppose. And I think about 30 grand of that was my actual deposit. And then the rest was in like fees. So like stamp duty, and then you pay like the settlement and whatever else. And there's so many bloody random fees. Like
that they just make you pay.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like okay,
stamp duty.
I guess that's normal. Like
Yeah.
weird. And also to clear up some confusion, that also I had up until about 5 minutes ago when I was in the toilet and I checked. Between 600 grand and 800 grand, you do have to pay stamp duty as a first home buyer.
Okay, yeah.
You just pay a concessional amount.
So is that less than a normal stamp duty?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But up to 600 grand, you pay $0 as a first home buyer.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So if you can sneak in, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, what you could get for that, you could probably get an apartment somewhere.
Barely. I don't reckon you could get anything in Perth for under 600 at the moment.
Yeah, true. I was thinking more Melbourne.
Yeah.
Like,
well, let's go.
No thanks. Been there.
Well, okay, I'm like, let's take this podcasting on the road.
I was thinking like an apartment, but definitely not in Perth for anything. I don't even think land.
Nah.
Or maybe land, but
in absolute bumfuck nowhere, like maybe like 5 hours away. Like,
yeah.
So good luck. If anyone's trying to make use, this is why the government's, one of the many reasons the government's being idiotic around housing policy. Because, okay, you have all these fantastic things. Where are you buying a property for under 600 grand? Nowhere.
Yeah, why would they implement that?
Oh, that's so
doesn't
amazing
make any sense.
that it's $0 stamp duty. Okay, but for what? It's meaningless if you can't bloody buy anything for that. Hello?
That's so true. They need to change it.
Yeah.
They need to change that. That's
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
It's just like there's literally no point.
And tell us about the 5% deposit scheme and your thoughts on it.
Well, obviously, 5% deposit scheme, when it took effect, I very much thought this thing's ruined my life. But now that I've bought a house with it, I'm thinking, best thing ever. No.
Yeah, it's so interesting
I've swiftly backflipped. No, I think, well, I mean, now that we have the data to prove what actually was the outcome of when it came into effect, we know that it pushed prices up.
So what is the data?
Amount. When it took effect, prices skyrocketed immediately. Like my observations anecdotally, prices shot up 100, 200 grand, almost overnight.
Wow.
And then obviously, like, I think, you know, a few months down the track, there was like actual modelling that confirmed that it wasn't 100 grand across the board, but it would just like across the board added so much to property prices across the country.
Right.
And yeah, so it's like, okay, great. You've got this fantastic scheme and it's going to, you know, in an ideal world, help people get into a house. But bloody hell. And then the houses that you're buying are so outrageously overpriced.
Right.
So it's like you're obviously paying. You're having to use that deposit scheme for houses that are $100,000 to $200,000 more expensive than they were before.
Oh,
so
okay.
Does
yeah.
that defeat the purpose? Possibly. You know, that's sort of what I'm thinking.
Because my partner bought a house right before it kicked in, and the property prices, like his building, the property prices went up like I reckon $200,000 overnight.
Yeah.
For building.
Yeah.
Like materials,
Yeah.
because there was a shortage.
Yeah.
So like,
and it's a little bit like, what's the point? And then not only that, but then now, so say people use the 5% deposit scheme, and then the 95% you still have to cough up for and pay that extra cost that you've paid for your house.
yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
it's like,
I see what you mean. Yeah.
okay, so I've got a house which is amazing, and you know, but would I've been able to pay the same or less on a house if they had been affordable for me a year beforehand.
Yeah, and Perth's just gone crazy.
Perth's nuts.
People have found out how good it is.
Secret's out. Everyone, people are coming in droves.
So tell us about your renovation. So you put around 30K for the deposit, around 20K give or take for the renos.
Well, the renos are very much still underway. And I was like having this chat with myself recently because I'm like, is renovation too strong of a word? Because all I'm really doing is taking an unlivable house to being livable.
You've done heaps though.
Would you call it a renovation though?
Yes, I would, because there was like windows smashed in.
Yeah.
Like there was big things, not structural, but like aesthetic things that you had to fix. Like
a lot of damage.
Yeah, like tell us about that, because it was a house where some illegal activity was happening.
Allegedly,
we don't know.
I mean, I do plaster it across the internet, calling it a crack house at every opportunity. No, it was like I feel really sad for the house because I think it's been through so much awful stuff, and I think you kind of like when you walk into a room and it's got that really sad, heavy energy to it.
Yes, yeah.
It definitely had that, and it was written all over the walls as well. Like this house was just really upset me seeing it so destroyed. But in terms of what's happened since I got the keys, initially really big cleanup project. It was, I reckon, a solid week just of me and my parents just scrubbing the shit out of it.
Oh, really?
It was really, there was just like a thick layer of like grime, I suppose, on all of the windows and the ceilings as well.
So like physically scrubbing it like with soap? Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon we went through probably 10 litres of sugar soap.
Oh, wow.
Scrubbing it. And then, I don't know if you saw, but it's got security screens on the outside of the windows and on the inside.
Yeah.
And so to clean those was bloody, honestly, torture. Like they need to get the Crims to do that as part of their rehabilitation or something, because that was such a torturous bloody job. So initially it was just cleaning and scrubbing and like the floors, like everything was yucky. But by the time it came to very excitingly putting the paint on and, painting the whole place, I've just started with like a clean slate of white. That's just what I'm going with.
I love
initially.
that. Yeah.
And then I think soon I'm going to go nuts with the pink, like, because that's my dream.
Oh.
I just want like a pink Barbie dream house sort of vibe.
I love that.
But you've seen how beautiful it looks with the white everywhere. Now it's got like, it's really bright and feels like quite fresh and clean, which I love. And then Dad's been doing those lights that were kind of still dangling out of the ceiling, they've been replaced, and all of the lights are functioning now, and the switches work, and that was a huge turnaround. That was a total game changer.
You had to put doors in?
I had to put doors in, doors. That was like a big one. They're still, there's a few with like missing doorknobs still. Like I still need to put some like actual handles and whatnot on the doors, and they're still in there. When you like buy them originally and they've got that, they're like a weird colour. So you obviously need to.
Yes.
I need to paint them, but it's amazing. Oh, what a transformation having doors on the inside of the house. That was huge. And a major improvement was getting a shower.
I thought you had a shower.
I had.
Well, you did, but it went like towards the door, didn't it?
Well, pretty much, yeah.
It was showering another room.
It was showering the hallway. And so it was such a joke. So every time I had to go to the shower, it was like I was rocking up to like a campground shower, because I had to walk in my platform thong so I don't get my feet wet, and then I had to bring my towel in because there's no hooks or there was no doors as well at that stage, and so it was very much a campground experience, which you sort of just adapt and you sort of get on with it.
Yeah.
But the shower was very much, flooding the hallway, flooding the whole bathroom, because, yes, it had like a tap coming out of the wall, or like a shower head coming out of the wall.
Yes.
But nothing keeping the water contained, I suppose.
Oh, so have you put walls in or like a curtain or something?
Annalise, you've got to come back around and say it, because...
Oh, is it luxury now?
Girl, I might be too flash for you now.
I think you are, and I'm feeling it with not only Scallywag's disco jacket. Is it a waterfall, like, shower?
Let's not get crazy. Let's not get
It's getting out of hand.
Right? It's still... Look, I haven't replaced the shower head yet, but maybe one day. But no, I've got beautiful shower screens. I've got a
Stop.
shower door that opens and closes. And now I'm talking this thing.
That's fancy though. Having a shower door.
It is watertight.
That's luxury.
I don't even need to wear my flip flops into the bathroom before I have a shower.
You can wear slippers if you want.
I can raw dog it.
Wow.
I can do. That's honestly,
that's amazing.
You have never known luxury until you've been able to walk from your bedroom to the shower barefoot.
Yeah, and then you walk in and there's a full shower enclosed.
Yeah. So, and it's given me a whole new appreciation for like the simple things in life.
That's beautiful though, because
able to shower.
Massive.
Oh, yeah.
That's a massive transformation and makes such a difference.
Tell me about it. It's like I feel like I'm getting cleaner as well because now so before I got the shower screen put in, I was having to shower like sort of cramming myself up against the wall because I wanted to avoid it sort of dripping too much. Not that it really did much because the water still went everywhere, but I was kind of always in a rush and I was always anxious so I was always like kind of like jamming myself up against the wall trying to wash myself, but now that I don't have that concern, it's a whole new world. I think I'm like genuinely getting cleaner.
And you've got space.
Got space to move around, baby. You should see me doing... Oh, wait till the footage comes out of the wingspan test. People are going to lose their minds.
Brookie's famous for her wingspan test in the showers.
You do these ones and you do these ones. And
you got to test it. Because that's the thing. It's always very hard having like I have an ensuite bathroom. I have 2 bathrooms in my house that I built.
The bragging.
Okay, here we go.
2 bedrooms. Sorry, 2 bathrooms.
But my ensuite shower, it barely fits 2 people.
Really? I find that hard to believe.
I mean, me and my partner are quite, big, like tall.
You'll be having to like piggyback each other and to share the shower.
Thank God he's building a new house. That was one of my requirements. I'm like, make it bigger.
Big shower.
It's
nice. It's
rough out there.
Yeah, well,
the wing test is a good idea.
Wait till you see my new shower screen. You're going to be like,
I'm keen.
Hey, cancel all your plans, babe. We've got to get one of these.
I'm keen. You know what? I want to talk about something personal though, because there's been other things going on in your life.
Oh, hasn't there ever?
Girl. Drop the bomb.
So while all this exciting stuff was happening with me buying my house, the heart was getting broken. So, and obviously by that I mean my relationship broke down. I got broken up with. I got dumped. Oh, unbelievable. I know what you're thinking.
I could not, guys, she messaged me. I couldn't believe it. I was in shock because...
you and me both, yeah.
She's such a catch. Like, I just actually was so mad, but then I was happy for her because I'm like, you're so out of his league. I'll probably have to cut that out.
Your words. Keep it in.
Oh, my God, I'm savage. But, like, I was so happy for her because... I love Brooke and I just want her to be happy. But then I was like, why would you dump my friend?
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's pretty, yeah.
Like, you're so amazing.
Oh, thanks, girl. Look, I think it was, well, I'll tell you what the biggest thing for me was that it came as a complete and utter shock. And I think, look, was it a perfect relationship? No. But find me one that is sort of thing. And I thought, well, this is the person that was, definitely planning a whole life and a whole future with me, and that I was like deeply committed to and loyal to and would have been probably forever, because that was sort of what we had agreed on with each other. And so I was sincere about, my commitment to that relationship and that person, and I had no bloody idea that he wasn't. And yeah, so when that news was brought to my table one random Saturday morning 2 weeks before my birthday, I thought, what the hell? This is like come as completely out of nowhere. I guess the initial shock factor, and because I did like just deeply had so much love for that person, it really, really rocked me. And in a way, I was like, oh my God, I've never felt so, like I've never had heartbreak like that before, like touch wood. And I like gave me so much like perspective and respect and like, what's the word? Like admiration, I suppose, for people who I know have had heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. And I'm thinking, how the bloody hell do you do it? Well, I think I barely survived this one.
Yeah.
You know,
brutal.
like never experienced anything like it. And it's a full physical body experience as well. It's not just your mind.
It's grief.
It's full on grief.
It's like someone's died.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Awful. I didn't know that I could feel that way, and I'm so fortunate that I've never had to experience that before. I have never really lost a really close loved one of mine before. So, wow, I think that is obviously a life experience and an emotion that I would have, ultimately experienced at some point. If one of my parents, or obviously they're both going to die one day, but I thought. Yeah, wow, people do this all the time. I don't know. Like, buddy, it made me think, this is so off topic. Tammy Hembrow, she's been engaged or married so many times.
I know.
To be that deeply in love with someone and then for it to fall apart so many times. I'm thinking, Tammy, how do you do it?
I know. And people show up, they go to work, they just get on with it.
I'm like, how is she doing that? Full respect to her. Maybe she needs to give some fucking grief tips or something. Maybe it gets easier each time or something. I don't know.
I think it depends how in love you are with the guy.
Yeah.
Like, I've had breakups like that, and then I've had ones where I'm like,
whatever.
See ya.
Yeah.
But the ones that have hurt the most take years for me to get over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, look, I think to put it into perspective, I guess, more on a broad scale, like for me personally and my life, where I'm going, what I want out of life, how I want to feel and how I want to be treated in a relationship. I think now with a bit of hindsight and a bit of time and a bit of an opportunity to heal, I can now fully appreciate that was the best thing to happen for me. And I'm so, I'm just so, it sounds insane, but I'm so grateful that he chose to do that because, and I said this to him, I friggin' never would have. He could have been, I don't know, cutting me, not physically abusing me. He could have been mistreating me every single day for the rest of my life. And it sounds insane, but I probably still would have been loyal to him.
Really?
Well, I don't know. There probably would have been a line there somewhere. But I guess.
But you're very loyal as a person.
I was just so loyal to him.
Yeah.
And because I felt such sincere and deep love for him, I was able to look past so many things for an idea of what the bigger picture with him could have looked like, And I think there's a lesson even in that. There's so many things that now I'm like, I shouldn't have looked past that.
Right.
So many things now I reflect on and I'm like, what was I thinking? Why was I okay with that? Or why did I let myself be disrespected like that? Why was I okay with that betrayal or that betrayal? That's crazy. But obviously the answer is because I was in love. But now I'm like, phew, I'm free of it. So now I can continue forward on a path that I know and I can feel it in everything I do in my day-to-day life that is just way better for me. And I just know it would be insane to think no one else is ever going to love me, which I think was a big fear coming out of that breakup. But I'm like, that's so unreasonable, Brookie. Someone's absolutely going to love me again.
I think lots of people are going to love you.
And in the meantime...
It's just choosing one.
Because so many options.
One of the options,
But in the meantime, it's just amazing to be able to have this huge return to the person that I was before that relationship and doing all of the amazing things that I always loved and that make me feel amazing. And it's just been probably just this last month or so, it's just been amazing, genuinely getting back to just doing all of the things that I love to do and just returning to myself in a way. I know that this probably sounds a bit cringe, but...
Yeah, because you seem so happy and a weight's been lifted.
Aw, thank you.
Every time I see you, you're so happy, you're beaming and like you've said, you're doing your run club and you're doing triathlons and you're doing things that you love.
Yeah, yeah.
And being yourself.
Yeah, and I just I tell you what, something I've missed so much, and this was I'm not blaming anyone for this. This is I take ownership for creating this environment for myself. But I love being loud and yapping and socializing and carrying on like a pork chop and like socializing with heaps of people. And I love just being in group scenarios and just being silly. And so being able to do that at all of these different social clubs that I've like joined up with, and just, meet people, connect with people. It's been so fulfilling and so fun. And it's reminded me like, this is what I love. I love, love, love this.
Yeah.
And I also just want to say another thing, that if there's I feel like there's a lot of female listeners to this podcast, right? Mm-hmm. So ladies, listen up. Don't fall for the propaganda that tells you there's no nice guys left out there to date that are single in Perth. There is so many gorgeous, single, nice, normal, high achieving, attractive, lovely guys out there. And I know that for a fact because I've been meeting them left, right and centre, not necessarily in a dating sense, but just out in the world. And they're out there. And I think if you're looking around and you're surrounded by drongos, and you're looking online and all you're seeing are drongos, change your environment, and I think you'll find there's plenty of non-drongos out there.
It's so true.
Yeah.
There's a lot of beautiful men out there.
There's so many. And I think I definitely would have probably not too long ago, because when you have a breakup and you fucking hate all men and you want all men dead.
Yeah.
I was definitely feeling like that, all men suck and they're just raping and murdering and being awful and, being egotistical, narcissistic wankers. And obviously there's a lot out there that men do commit the majority of crime. Let's not kid ourselves. But there's so many men who aren't doing that and who are really great. And who are nice. I'm sure, Tyler's a lovely, lovely person.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's got beautiful friends. Yeah, I just think, look, if you're in your social circles and you're surrounded by absolute plebs, I'm sorry, go get some different friends that aren't plebs and chances are you'll find some nice guys.
Yeah, I agree. Mm. Yeah.
So that's my message to the ladies of Perth if you're single.
That's a great message and I agree. I think there's so much opportunity and sometimes you could just be looking in the wrong place.
100%.
And I always think give people that you wouldn't usually give a chance. When I first met Tyler, we were I just saw him as a friend, but I gave him a second chance and then I was obsessed. Yeah. By the second date, not the first date. Yeah. So give people the benefit of the doubt because our generation's very much if you don't like them, don't see them again. It's no, give people a chance.
It's very...
slow down.
Yeah. I think especially the apps are awful for this because they feed into
they
this
think they can just get someone else.
Exactly. And I think, I don't know, maybe my ex is a little bit, maybe he thought there's better out there, so I may as well turf this one and find the next one. But the cycle's going to repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. So... yeah,
that's the thing.
Don't fall into this disposable thing,
because it's not true.
It's not. Someone commented on a video where I just sort of said by the way, broken up, whatever. Yeah. And they were back in my day, you would find someone nice, and then you would just work through your problems, so long as you were pretty much on the same wavelength and that you loved them. And I think nowadays, obviously, it's not like that. You find someone nice, and then something they do pisses you off and you go find someone. Everyone's got things that'll piss you off and you got to just sort of think.
No one's perfect.
You got to weigh up the pros and the cons and the goods and the bads and then, make your mind up from there. But, I think there's plenty of really lovely people out there and I'm not too worried about finding another one.
Good. I'm so happy for you. That's good. You look so happy and you seem so happy.
Thank you. Thank you. I will say, and I told you this the other day, my health's gone through the roof.
You look fit.
Oh, thanks, girl.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I have no, my appetite has been completely rocked. I haven't fully got that back yet. But apart from that, I have all of this, chronic pain that has just evaporated from my body, and I just would constantly suffer these chronic UTIs. And once again, I'm not blaming anyone but myself. Like, you know, this is obviously my body and whatever. But I really, you know, like how we are a little bit woo-woo sometimes. I think the universe was really trying to send me some strong messages.
I know.
And for a long time, I was choosing to ignore them. But I'm feeling quite plugged in now to the universe.
That's
And
great.
I think, yeah, it's I feel like you have to listen to what direction it's trying to push you in. 'Cause-
Yeah. And your body and mind knows.
Yeah.
And it will
100%.
send you signs along the way.
I think the body knows
Yeah.
a long time before the mind does.
I
sometimes.
know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad. You look so fit and happy and healthy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, if you've got any tall hotties that are listening to
Guys, if you want, slide into Brooke's DMs. Oh, thanks so much for coming on the pod. Where can people find you as usual?
I'm absolutely everywhere. Okay, well,
She's on a billboard soon as
I'm
well.
going to be on a billboard.
She's famous, everyone.
I'm going, honestly, it's going to be me and Mark Grogan on the billboard next to the Kelmscott train station. So things are kind of going crazy for me.
They are.
No.
I am going to go personally drive to this billboard.
I'll take you. I can pick you up. We'll do a lap.
Done.
So you can find me at every single social run club in Perth.
Yep.
Or physically. But on the socials, I'm Brooko Moves everywhere. So
Yeah.
Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Although I don't know what I'm doing on TikTok, but yeah,
I love that. I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much for coming on the show. It's been so funny and great as usual.
Once again, I've spent the whole time oversharing. So.
I fucking love it. People love that.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'll come back anytime.
And please bring Scallywag.
Oh, he'll be here. He's been such a good boy.
He's
Apart
been a
from
good boy.
the farting, he's been amazing.
All right. Thanks, Brooke.
See ya.
Bye.